From beautiful Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts, MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the San Diego Padres and the Boston Red Sox. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started, and our pitcher in this game, Tanner Houck, and singing he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here, and as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it, and I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
Over to Dahlbeck, and a quick out, number one. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Manny Machado.
Boog, this is one of those guys you want at the plate in those big game-defining moments. I mean, he's such a consistent hitter. You got to love watching him in those situations, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see that in this one.
Xander Bogaerts stands in now and watches strike one.
How?
He isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable. He just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
Just misses. And the count 1-2. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer at it.
2-2.
Ground ball to the right side. Dahlbeck takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. There's a strike.
Ultimately, you want them to swing and chase a pitch that teases the zone and ends outside the zone. But so far, he hasn't been able to do that consistently.
And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider, down and away. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That gets down for a hit. And that keeps the inning going. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Fernando Tatis Jr. in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Really good swing right there. You got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now Luis Campusano in there at the knees. That's strike 1.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Padres leave a pair, and now the Red Sox get their turn. Back inside Fenway Park and towing the slab, Joe Musgrove. And Siggy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect.
Meanwhile, this pitch gets away. Throw is low, and he can't pick it. And now a man into scoring position.
Can't imagine he's too happy with that one on the mound. Just one pitch after giving up the single, he basically turns it into a double.
There's the strike.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
1 and 2, count.
1-2 now. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really good hard bite to that breaking ball for the strikeout right there. I mean, he was able to bury it down below the zone, and that's throwing the pitch with conviction. Good thing for the pitcher, he's not going to miss in the zone, and that's where you get hurt. Excellent execution with 2 strikes. That could be a big weapon for him in this start.
Tatis brings it in. Runner tags at second. Not in time. He's safe. Time now to check out the lineup for the Boston Red Sox. This is a ball club that can really slug. Lots of homers, lots of extra base hits. And Chris, that of course a huge part of success in the standings for this group.
Well, if you're going to be successful in today's game, you've got to be able to hit the ball over the fence. Just defensively, very hard to find the holes. And when you're talking about guys coming out of the bullpen, throwing 95 and above, very difficult. It's hard to string together 2, 3, 4 hits to score those runs.
Swing on, deep. That one went back there. That one's going to land not so much here, but here. He's up to 3 home runs in the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Very clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long strike, but instead, batter gets rewarded. Did a nice job of getting to the pitch and hitting it hard enough to get over the fence.
Stepping in, Danny Lee.
No balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Ground ball up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Power is such a big part of the success that we see with the good teams in the league right now and even in the postseason. In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Two outs. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the green monster. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the second game of the series. One there.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Battling here as he fouls it away. On a line out towards center. Dives, and he can't hang on. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score, and they lead by 4.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Reese McGuire now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So it's back in Boston. And now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Out, back to work. There's a strike at the knees. Cronenworth, a former All-Star, batting 6th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2015.
No, that's
just
down.
missed.
Ball.
Time to check on our umpires. Earl Hendricks calling balls and strikes.
Yeah, well-liked umpire, Boog. Pretty consistent with his zone, so if you're familiar with him and how he works, you won't get too surprised by anything. Sometimes he'll give a little bit off the corner, but nothing too crazy at all.
Line drive. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Tucupita Marcano. The next to hit takes ball 1. The Padres down by 4 here at the top of the 2nd. That one hammered left field. That's back. And it bangs off the monster. Cronenworth around 2nd, headed for 3rd. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. 2nd and 3rd. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Showed off some really nice up-hole pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. 1 run across. In there safely. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Waste no time there. You often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Corey Howell digs in now. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1.
Merrill gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground to 3rd, and that one finds its way through. Throw back in quickly. 1st and 2nd now with nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there.
Back to the top of the lineup, stepping in for San Diego, Ha-Seong Kim. That catches the corner.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game. Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
1 and 2.
At the belt and fires. Fouls it off, still 1 and 2. 1st and 2nd here, no outs. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Brings it in, and there's 1 down. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
The second baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
And that's in for a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is back. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Here's Manny Machado. Doubled his first time up.
Manny Machado.
in there at the knees.
0-1.
Next pitch is outside. Two on, 2 outs.
That's the ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
The 2-1. On the ground to first. Takes it himself. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors, and a couple left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. The Red Sox 4 and the Padres. Back here at Fenway Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Here's Bobby Dahlbeck. And the pitch. Slides for the stop. Gathers and throws, and they get the out.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So the batting order turns over at the plate. Eddie Gibson. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. Out to short. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs.
The center fielder, number 25.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Tim Stevens. Struck out swinging his first time. And it's fouled away. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Gets to it, on to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Just missed. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. On the inside corner for a strike.
Yeah, and beyond that, all the other men in those clubhouses that sort of take you under their wing as a son or a nephew and show you some of the tricks of the trade. It's just invaluable, that type of experience.
The wind of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Tatis waits. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
And another ball.
That's the ball. 2-0.
On the ground, right side. Gibson fires over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Number 9.
2 outs, base is empty. Jake Cronenworth now at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. On the ground, right side. He takes it on his own, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Digging in, Masataka Yoshida.
It's been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Catcher tosses the mask, settles under it, and there's one away.
Going to have a little more discipline in future at bats. That pitch looked good, but you can't hit it. It was just too high in the zone. You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
And a swing and a line drive at a right field. Makes a nice running catch. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting, shortstop, Danny.
So stepping in for Boston, Danny Lee. Singled and scored his first time. And there's a foul ball. And here it comes. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Red Sox go down quietly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Back here in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Tucupita Marcano. There's a strike.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Merrill stands in now, looks at that one inside. On the ground, right side, and that's just foul. 1 down, base is empty. Outside low, 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. And they'll do it again. That one the other way. Makes the grab for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball.
On the ground at first, Dahlbeck. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Padres go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They trail it here 4-2. Back now at Fenway. John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Edmanuel Valdez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He has had such a good day today. I don't think he's going to want to leave when it's over.
A couple of doubles today for the DH. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Runner at second, nobody out. And downstairs.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Swing and a miss.
1-2 for count.
And it's even up.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Got him. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's Reese McGuire. He struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Fouled off. He was late. And it's second. Inside, and it hit him.
Well, nowhere to go on that one. Just squared him up right in the back.
And here's the first baseman, Bobby Dahlbeck. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Johnny Brito preparing to come on if needed. Kolek also getting ready. Now one missed. Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. A 3-run homer. It's his 8th home run of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-2.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. There's clearly some frustration out there on the mound right now. I mean, that ball was so close to going foul. Would have been a long.
Johnny Brito into the game.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And first offering is fouled off. And the pitch. Foul ball there. Base is empty, 1 away here in the second game of the series. Outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's ball 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Tim Stevens. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. And a pitch. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
One out and a runner at second. Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. That's a swing according to umpire Woody Keller.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. That's hard hit in the line. He's got it, and that'll do it. Sox get 3 on the homer. It's 7-2. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at Fenway, we go to the top of the 5th. Up now, the Padre leadoff man, Ha-Sung Kim. Garrett Whitlock comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And a pitch. That's in there. And it's 0-1.
Well, Kim is one of those players that it's just hard to take your eyes off of him, and not many players in the 2023 World Baseball Classic had more fun than he did. He hit a grand slam in a win against China, and earlier in the tournament had a 2-homer game. delivered some special moments for Korea.
Right-handed reliever. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Xander to the plate now. He played in the Seoul Series to open the 2024 season.
Such a cool experience for both teams, Boog. For Bogaerts, it was the 5th country he's played in since joining Major League Baseball. He had the chance to play in the London Series with the Red Sox in 2019 and in the Mexico City Series with the Padres in 2023.
Foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Liner, base hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's got a double.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair. And even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory. And that right there was perfect.
This one chopped up the middle. In plenty of time to first. Machado out of the play. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. The Red Sox leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Caught him looking for the K. 1 left for San Diego. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's a big power threat. Rafael Devers. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
0-2 now. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
In the air out towards right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the DH, Manuel Valdez. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
0-1.
Brito, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Right-hander kicks, deals, and down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to him, Luis Campusano. Whitlock back to work. That one finds the zone. 1-1. Flares it into the outfield, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Cronenworth in the box again, takes a strike.
0-1.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
One down, base is empty. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Struck him out looking.
Oh, that's almost just not fair with that pitch. I mean, until the very last second, looked like it was going to be well in off the plate, but the arm side run brought it right back to catch the inside corner. Tell you what, frustrating as a hitter, you give up on the pitch. I honestly don't know what you're supposed to do with that as a hitter other than just tip your cap as you walk back to the dugout.
Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 7, 8, 9 due up in the home half of the inning. Back inside Fenway Park. Now it's the right fielder, Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
Next
No,
pitch is
out.
outside, and that's ball one. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. And here's the catcher, Reese McGuire. And first offering is fouled off. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses way outside. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Ow. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Way out in front of that inside pitch there. Just exactly the opposite kind of approach that you want with 2 strikes. You want to let the ball travel. Make sure you recognize it. Try to shorten up so that you can at least put the ball in play. Clearly fooled, but I think even more so, you question the 2-strike approach.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through that.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
2 outs. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that will end the inning. Nothing doing for Boston, but they're still on top 7-2. Back here at Fenway, new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Jackson Merrill. And he deals. That clips the corner.
0-1.
The pitch. Gonna count
That's
1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet. So digging in now for San Diego, Corey Howell. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
0-1.
The Red Sox leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Right through there for a strike. Just missed.
It's a good take.
1-2.
Got him. And 2 away to start the 7th. So the lineup flips over. Now at the plate, Ha-Sung Kim.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And that's in for a strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the second game of the series. And there's a ball.
2-1.
In the air to left center. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Eddie Gibson. The right-hander back to work. Center field. Hauls it in for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Tim Stevens. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Hard hit left side. Kim with the throw to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, the left fielder, Masataka.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Out towards left center. Kim sizes this one up, and that'll do it. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Chris Martin.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Fought off foul. Fly ball center field. And it falls. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Kicks and fires. Strike 2.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Hard on the ground to first. Dahlbeck tossed to second. A 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing into a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and deals. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. The throw into second, and that's a double.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner at second, 2 down, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one missing inside. That's in there. And the count 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. That one fouled off, 2-2. Out towards right center field. O'Neal makes the catch, inning over. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Tom Cosgrove.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, right side. Bogarts throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And stepping in for Boston, Danny Lee. Wouldn't chase that time. Cosgrove, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a two-seamer. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Manuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And that's in the dirt. Left-hand hitter waits. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. We go to the 9th, and now the first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. And here it comes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That's towards center. Stevens settles underneath it.
Up next on the podcast.
So digging in, Tucupita Marcano. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the top of the 9th. And
That's
another ball. In there at the knees for a strike. 1 down, base is empty. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Two now. Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And now Jackson Merrill. That's to third. Sneaks through. Base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job.
Grounder might be 2. Lead to second, and it's a double play to end the ball game.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, and ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for this team today.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Lay his head round here, and no, I'm not the heir apparent to whoever. They never could outwit us. Try to think fast, but never could outwit us. The only thing that they could ever do is outfit us. With clothes fit strange, I'm playing Rick James. You serious? Come on, we make them want to say it.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 7 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 2 runners on base. For the Padres, 2 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base.